This next song, I must say, is one of my favorites. It's got all the essential ingredients that make up a timeless classic. A very hooky riff, fantastic melody, and sweet three-part harmonies in certain areas of the song. And it's also said that it was the first time feedback was ever purposely recorded, not to mention put to constructive use. The feedback was used to open the song. You guessed it, I Feel Fine. It's easy to believe that the feedback was produced by plugging the J160E into a Vox amp, but did you know that John also played the rest of the song on that guitar too? For years, I always thought he used his Rickenbacker 325 on that recording. Come to find out, he used the acoustic plugged in. I'll first explain to you how to get this feedback. I suggest that you use light strings to do this because they feedback easier than heavy strings. If you have a split channel amp, use the clean channel. And with both knobs on the guitar turned to the max, just turn the master up until you hear a deep humming sound start to creep in. It is this humming sound that hones in on a string and makes the string ultimately vibrate, giving off that unique feedback. Now, depending on the location of the guitar in relation to the amp, sometimes it will hone in on the wrong string. I've found that it hones in on the low E, the A, and the D string. The one you want it to hone in on is the A string, or the fifth string. You don't need to hold the guitar up to the amp to do this. I'm generally about 3 to 4 feet from my amp when that A string kicks in. Once you find the right location, what I do to better control the feedback is mute all of the strings up towards the headstock, then just nub the A string, then release your muting finger to allow the string to vibrate. And voila, there you have it. Now we'll take a look at how to play the main riff of this song. This is another song in which I chose to use a felt pick on the acoustic, for the same reason as before, softer, warmer tone. This riff is pretty much played straight out of a bar chord. The strumming pattern, as you'll see here, is